All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway. This is TurnLeftTV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Oh, the High Octane Racing League Buschwackers Series kicks off a brand new season, brand new year, and it's Bristol Motor Speedway. Are we going to have tempers flaring on race number one? I don't know, man. It's 150 laps, starting off a 10-race season, and it is Bristol. Well, who's got what it takes to be king of the short tracks? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's watching right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, it's Bristol tonight. The high-banked half-mile oval, and it's the Buschwackers Series, race number one of the 2023 season. Number one, 150 laps tonight. Let's get this party started. All right, hey, thank you so much for coming in. TurnLeftTV, appreciate you being here tonight. It's going to be a good one here, man. Ooh, it's Bristol. And thanks for coming in tonight. 150 laps here, race number one, round one of a 10-race season. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Thanks for joining us here on TurnLeftTV. This is the Buschwackers Series, very popular series, and we got a lot of drivers out here joining us tonight for race number one. And a lot of new faces out here as well. I want to say thank you for coming in. Tonight's race is brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you're interested in an rFactor 2 server, there are 3 self-managed server packages for you to choose from. Also, how about you host your website or your online store? VPS hosting and shared web hosting available through EliteHostingUSA.com. Take a look at the schedule real quick here in the 2023 season number one in the Buschwackers Series. Starting off at Bristol, we'll be at another short track next week at Iowa Speedway, followed by Nashville Super Speedway on January the 20th. You see Riverside Little Road Course action on January the 27th. Vegas on February the 3rd. Back half of that season, we have Talladega, Lucas Oil Raceway, Phoenix Raceway for the Busted Knuckles 125 to honor Lauren Stoppelworth. And then Kansas Speedway, followed by Atlanta to finish out the season. So a great season here in store and kicking it off right at Bristol. And hopefully everybody behaves tonight. It can be a challenging track. Tight quarters, fast, half-mile, high-banked oval is Bristol. And we'll take a look at the track here at Bristol. High-banked, half-mile oval. Banking in the corners, 24 to 28 degrees, and even down those straights, 6 to 10 degrees of banking. Pretty fair amount of banking there. Of course, a half mile inland. Concrete, tough on tires, tough on nerves. And hopefully everybody exercises a little bit of patience tonight and works on those long-run cars. We are in the qualification session now. Take a look at Eugene Fedorov. First time joining us here in the Buschwackers series. So good to see Eugene. He'll be in the 8X car here tonight. Got a lot of new drives. Iqbal Kearney-Awan, GT3 specialist. Couple GT3 specialists here with us tonight. Alexei Salviev, he's an IndyCar specialist coming out and joining us. How about that, huh? Dan Chesmore in the Toyota coming out from Happy Hour Racing League, joining us as well. Fedorov currently 8th on the grid with his qualification lap. Todd Robillard in the 90 car. Take a look at his run. 14.437 for him. He is currently 5th, now 6th on the grid. Givaldo to the top of the grid. How about that? Givaldo Spindle in a 68 car. Take a look at Alexei Salviev. It looks like he might have finished up his qualification. These guys got to get qualified early so they can. This is Craig Mayers on the 60 car, so they can go through the drivers' meeting and have a full warm-up session. Mayers on 5th on the grid with his qualification attempt. How about Dennis Unichin here in the 47 car? Qualifies in the 14th position. Bardelli Jr. in the 91. Take a look at his qualification attempt. It looks like 14.377 for him. Ed Palumbo. He's coming out here and getting his qualification attempt here in the 54 car. The 54 car qualifies in the 4th position. Good run there for him. Looks like qualifications have not officially ended, but guys have gotten their laps in. They'll have a driver's meeting. We got some great GT3 Series action headed for you tomorrow. Road Atlanta. Just 2 races to go in this series. And this is going to be a great one, man. Road Atlanta is a lot of fun. Little elevation changes and not too much of a technical track in my opinion, but those elevation changes with the S's are really challenging at this track. It'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is tomorrow, Saturday, January the 7th. The GT3 Series back in action. Saturday Night Thunder's back in action. That's right, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be at Bristol in the Cup Series to kick off a 10-race season in that series as well. So come on out and join us in the High Octane Racing League. Saturday Night Thunder, 150 laps at Bristol in the Cup cars, the 2018 mod. I'd like to thank you so much for coming in here and joining us on Turn Left TV. Let's get this party started. All right, welcome back. Looks like qualifications have ended. We got a few seconds left here after the drivers' meeting, and they'll kick it over to warm up. So Bristol got a lot up its sleeve, as usual, in a high-banked, fast half-mile oval. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Of course, it's tough on tires. First race for this new mod, and you may see in wrecks parts and pieces flying off this thing. And this is a lot of fun. Thanks to Paulo Chachalowski and his work on, and then also, but he just sent it to us. He was just awesome, just a big Christmas gift for us. Really appreciate Paulo's. Actually, I've had it before Christmas, but really appreciate his work and he's done for us at HORL, and I really enjoy racing with Paulo as well. So it looks like qualifications, of course, now are officially over, and we'll take a look at the qualification results. Qualification, Givaldo Spindola. We'll start in P1. Sean Jacobs starts at a second position. Claudio Bardelli Jr. starts third. Another Chevy in fourth with Ed Palumbo. Dan Chesmore in the Toyota starts in fifth. Good to see Dan Chesmore out. Gordon Carter starts sixth. Craig Bears on seventh. Tim Lansbury starts in the eighth position. Ninth is Chris Hughes. Todd Robillard starts in the 10th position. Starting in the 11th spot will be Jim Willis in the 53 car. Dana Grover starts in 12th. Alexei Salviev, first race out here for him. He's an IndyCar specialist. He's going to be in the Ford tonight, starting in 13th. Tony Furtado in the 9 car starts 14th. Iqbal Kurniawan, one of our drivers, I think, from Indonesia. He's running that 26 car, starting in the 15th position. Eugene Fedorov starts in 16th. Ricardo Simonsato starts 17th. And Denis Yudichin will start in the 18th position. Racing all the way from Kharkiv, Ukraine. I want to say thank you so much for joining me here on TurnLeftTV. Don't forget to smash that bell if you haven't already done so, and also subscribe. Actually, you got to subscribe first and then smash the bell. If you haven't done that, I appreciate you doing that. Thanks to all those folks who have subscribed and come out and watch the races. Share my videos with all your friends on any social media platform where you can share YouTube videos. You're more than welcome to share mine. Click on the link down in the description of this race. Got a donation link there to the Extra Life Children's Miracle Network hospitals if you'd like to make a donation to them. And also got my link over to the Sim Labs website. And if you want to purchase a sim rig or parts for your sim rig, 80/20 metal extrusion, excellent stuff, man. I got a sim rig. I've got the Evo 1, and I absolutely love it, man. So I broadcast from my sim rig. I got a seat from right there, Pontiac Fiero attached to the thing, and I can lean back and get all comfortable here. And so, yeah, I have a lot of fun, man. It was free for me, actually. The Sim Labs thing was not, however, but putting the seat on there, no problem. Got it out of the salvage yard. Gave it to me. So easy, cheesy, peasy, whatever you want to say. But, hey, thanks for coming in. Peace to everybody out there. Let's have a good race tonight, and it's going to be a fun one. 7 minutes left in the warm-up session. Let's take a look at our side-by-side, making sure we got that working tonight. Looks like we do. Looking good, man. Looking good. A little hitching over there on the right side, but you'll have that. Don't judge me. I worked hard on that overlay. Got a couple new drivers joining us after the qualification session. Looks like Muhammad Al-Ayuba is out here tonight. Muhammad Al-Ayuba. Tim Lansbury, of course, joining in. I think I saw somebody else joining in the TeamSpeak. We might have even another driver here. So it looks like 21 drivers here so far. Keep our fingers crossed for a good, clean start. It's like 4.5 minutes or so left to go. Take a look at my keys to the race here tonight. You got to race the track, man. It's easy in traffic to really get caught up with racing the other cars, but race the track. Hold your line and don't overdrive this thing. Don't get this thing into the wall or use your tires up, spin coming off the turns. Pick your spots on when you're going to make a pass, man. You've got a lot of drivers out here, going to be some tight pack racing. And, man, we got to make sure we pick our spots before we make a dash to get around somebody. Pit Stop Guru, man. It is easy to speed here on pit lane. You got a lot of speed out there on the track, and you got to get that slowed down to like 35 miles an hour tonight. And it is a tough one. It's very, very easy to speed here at Bristol. Anger management. It's easy to get mad about racing in traffic, and I would see somebody making a mistake, somebody getting into the wall, somebody getting into the back of you and so forth. Just maintain that anger and then exercise a little bit of patience, and you should be okay here for Bristol. Those are my keys to the race here at Bristol. The winning formula, not that I would necessarily know. You don't forget the GT3 Series headed your way tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be at Road Atlanta, 7th race of an 8-race season, and this will be a fun one, man. 2 p.m. We've taken 2 weeks off for the holidays, and now we're back at it, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January the 7th. That's coming up tomorrow, Saturday, 60-minute race at Road Atlanta. Take a look at the schedule there. We got Bathurst coming up next week to finish up the season. And then we got some more tricks up our sleeve after this season of the GT3 Series. Keep your eyes peeled for a big announcement here at HORL. About Ritsky Novar joining us, man. He's out here in the 7X car. Good to see him. Another GT3 Series specials. We got about 3 or 4 Indonesian drivers out here tonight for the first time. These guys are great race car drivers, and I'm really interested to see how that GT3 Series experience, just general race experience, translates here for a short track, high banked oval here in the stock cars with a lot of cars out here. And these guys are fantastic race car drivers, so we'll see how that works out for them tonight, and I'm definitely excited to see them out on the track. Al-Ayuba, Fedorov out for the first time. Also, Kearney Awen, Ritsky Novar. Alexei Salviev, of course, he's been out with us before, not only stock cars, but also Indy cars and GT3 as well. So good to see these guys, man. A little bit different flavor here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Keep your eyes peeled and your head on a swivel here tonight. We're getting ready to go great. Don't forget to join us over at highoctaneracing.net. If you're interested in joining us on Discord, there's a good quick link to Discord. You can also get updates on point standings and who's running what throughout the week. Good quick link to TurnLeftTV. Come on out and join us, man. highoctaneracing.net. All right, boys. Looks like that's it. Let's get going, boys. Here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. A lot of new drivers out here tonight. Could get a little messy. I think we got a good one here for you in store. All right, let's see what we got here for the starting order tonight here at Bristol. How about Givaldo getting the pole here tonight in the 68 car? Congratulations to Givaldo Spindle. Sean Jacobs starts in second. Claudio Bardelli Jr. starts third. Ed Palumbo starts in the fourth position. Starting in fifth will be Dan Chesmore. Gordon Carter starts in the 56 car in sixth. Craig Marizon starts seventh. Tim Lansbury starts in the eighth position. Starting in ninth will be Chris Hughes in the 7 car. Todd Robillard in the 90 starts 10th. Jim Willis starts 11th. Dana Grover will start in the 12th position. Starting in the 13th spot will be Alexi Salviev in the 4X. Tony Furtado in the 9 starts 14th. Iqbal Kurdiawan starts 15th. Eugene Fedorov starts in 16th. Starting in 17th will be Ricardo Simonsato in the 5X. Dennis Schudershut starts 18th. Lucas Infinite 19th. Muhammad Alif Al-Ayuba in the 27 car starts in 20th. And Ritsky Novar starts in the 21st position. So 150 laps here tonight. 21 drivers. Some fresh new faces. Keep your fingers crossed. This is the Buschwackers series. It's race number 1 of a 10-race series. Givaldo Spindle in a 68 car will lead the field to take the green flag. Sean Jacobs in Ed Vulcan-sponsored Chevy. UCal-sponsored Chevy starts in P2.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Here we go. Oh, Givaldo didn't get a very good start there. Sean Jacobs jumps ahead out on the outside line. Sean Jacobs on that outside line gets a great start and takes the lead. 24 car in the lead as Givaldo Spindle trying to get back up there and reclaim that lead. So Jacobs moving up to P1. Givaldo down on the inside line. Challenge him. He wants to get back to the front. Sean Jacobs now falling back to second as Givaldo showing some muscle here. As he now reclaims the lead. How about that? Good battle here between Bardelli Jr. and Chesmore. Actually, it's like Bardelli Jr. and Palumbo battling side by side. Blows it in on the 24 car. 91 showing some muscle here on the bottom line. The bottom line might be the preferred place to be. Bardelli Jr. looked like he's going to get around not only Ed Palumbo, but also gets around Sean Jacobs. So now the 91 car, diving down to the inside. He's going to take the race lead here, this 91. Dan Chesmore now in third in the 9X car. So we're getting racy here early on. A lot of guys wanting to get that car up front. How about Craig Marizon here in the 60 car? Marizon running into 7th position. New mod here, and let's see how this works out for the 60. Down on the inside line here, just behind that 56 car. Marizon running in 7th. Gordon Carter just ahead in the 56 car. The Data Grover here in this 89. Just ahead of him is Tim Lansbury, the 21. Get a little racy here. Chris Hughes and Jim Willis racing side by side. Chris Hughes in the 7 car, a little bit loose there coming off the turn. And Willis going to use that outside line and get by. So Jim Willis in the 53 car picking up a spot. It looks like Chris Hughes trying to hold on to that thing. Looking out of the back of Jim Willis's machine. Alexei Salviev in the 4X car just behind. All over the back of Jim Willis right now. Chris Hughes trying to fight back on the inside. Look at this battle here. Jim Willis and Chris Hughes. Hughes climbing back up there, getting below the 53 car. I think that inside line might be a little bit faster as the 53. Now going to have to cut his losses, it looks like, but he might end up losing another spot here to Alexei Salviev. Salviev in the 4X machine, going to get by that 53. Salviev now in the 12th spot. Jim Willis in 13th. Take a look at Tim Lansbury here in the 12th car. Oh, we got a yellow flag. The yellow flag here on lap 14. We'll have to see what happened. 8X a little bit off the pace. Something's going on there with him. Looks like Tony Furtado off the pace as well. So Fedorov and Furtado, looks like those guys got together. We'll take a look and see what happened here. Fedorov up the track. Furtado down on the bottom side. Oh, gets into the back of the 8X car. That thing got clustered up there in a hurry, it looked like. Take a look here again. This is the 8X. See him coming off the turn. He does come down quite a bit, but here the 9 car coming off the turn and getting up into the 8X right there. And then both those guys in the wall. I don't know who, take a look out of the back of Kearney Owen's machine. Right there, you see that contact. So first caution flag to bunch things up there. It looks like the 9 car on pit lane. Look like a Givaldo coming off pit lane. Data Grover at 89, currently shown as the race leader. So Data Grover in the 89, the leader. Looks like Alexei Salviev in second. Al Ayuba is in third. Kearney Owen fourth. Simfner in fifth. Ritsky Novar is in sixth. Simonsado in the 7th position. Don't forget the Saturday Night Thunder headed your way tomorrow. Race number 1 And we're using the 2018 mod. 150 laps from Bristol Motor Speedway. Racing will start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's the Saturday Night Thunder, the Cup Series, back in action. So a Bristol weekend, huh? A Bristol weekend. Good to see some chatters in here. Paul Brown, unfortunately, can't race with us tonight. He's got to go to bed early. My heavens, man. We're getting kicked out of the race room. Ready to go back green here. All right, here we go, back green. Ooh, looks like somebody might have warped there. Muhammad Al-Yuba might have warped, but he is running into third position in the 27 car. 26, Iqbal Kurniawan running in P4. Take a look at this. Claudio Bardelli Jr., he's back in traffic now. He got up to the race lead. Caution flag came out. Might have been some guys stay out. I don't know what, or maybe just changed two tires. Nonetheless, the 91 car is back in traffic. Just ahead of him is Dan Chesmore and Tim Lansbury. That is a mess right there. Oh, man, that 9X off the pace right there. Chesmore got down onto the apron, and that thing came around almost on him. Chesmore and the 9X car giving up some spot. How in the world did he hold on to that? Chesmore had to fight that thing. Holy smokes. And Chesmore, he had a moment. We got a mess going on just ahead of him, man. He is in traffic. Heavy traffic in the 26 car coming around. Looks like Sifter gets caught up in that as well. What I say, man, you got to exercise a little patience here, and cautions breed cautions. Looks like Kurniawan and Sifter might have gotten together here, but there may have been something else that led up to that. Take a look at the 26, Iqbal Kurniawan. Take a look and see what happened here. The Kurniawan in the 27. Oh, that 27 car got into the wall, and those guys checked up. 21 and the 26 get together. I think the 26 was just trying to avoid the mess that was in front of him. Right here, you see the 27 car gets into the wall right there, and then those guys, 21 and the 26, got caught up in that. We were taking a look out of Bardelli Jr.'s screen in front of his car. You see right here, the 27 gets into the wall. And then these guys actually get together. We'll be trying to avoid. Looks like the 7X got into the wall too, but the 26 was way up the track. And then, oh, heck ensued after that. The 27, I don't know. I don't think he actually crashed, but I think maybe watch these guys get together right there. Just trying to check up. And a little bit of a racing deal. Hard to go on that one. Sifter got caught up in that, unfortunately. Right here on board here with Lucas Sifter. He's going to get taken out here. There were three wide, sort of, but he's sort of checking up. Don't forget that GT3 series headed your way tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love this GT3 series, man. It is so fun. Got some GT3 specialists out here tonight, and they're going to be on the track tomorrow. I think it's already tomorrow for them in Indonesia, but that's going to be a great one, man. Road Atlanta. Quals start at 2 p.m. And also, the broadcast starts at 2 p.m. It's Road Atlanta, just 2 races to go in this series. I don't want that. Hit the wrong button there. Here you go. Sorry about that. There we go. We got the old wrong screen up here. Man, I'm a hot mess, man. It's like I've never broadcast before. I've never broadcast before. So these guys are too wide. We get the Saturday Night Thunder headed your way. Go back green. Saturday Night Thunder headed your way tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These guys go back green. Bad timing on this, huh? Tim Lansbury is the race leader. It's like Bardelli Jr., Ritsky, Novar side by side. Bardelli Jr. on the inside, Novar up on the outside.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
You got a spin, another spin here. Cautions breed cautions. We just talked to them about cold tires here, so had a good, about a 20-lap run or so, and now they got a few caution flags. As Lansbury, the 82, will pick up the pace car. So it looks like Ed Palumbo got caught up. We'll see how what happened here. Take a look here as Ed Palumbo and the 9X get together. Palumbo gets tagged there. So something may have happened just ahead of that. Take a look here is the 9X on the inside line. Palumbo up on the outside line. And those guys coming off the turn. Right there. Looks like everything's all right at that point, but the tight battle here is Chesmore and the 54 get together. Going on board here with Ed Palumbo. He's up the track here just a little bit. On board here with him as this unfolds. Just got contact there. Tight race. It looked like he might have taken that middle line. Look at Bardelli Jr. and what he saw out of his car. Looks like it unfolded behind him right there. So it looked like pretty tight racing. So they'll get these things figured out. we're going to get the one to go this time by.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, here we go. Bardelli Jr., the leader. Look at this battle here. 90 car, Todd Robillard up on the high side. He's running in the fourth position. 7X of Alexi Salvi, Ricky Novar. Get a lot of new drivers out here. Ricky Novar, the 7X car, running in P6. You guys got to get a little heat in the tires, get these things worked up. As Bardelli Jr. has got it figured out. He's been there, done that. Tim Lansbury in second, Jacobs third, Robillard in the fourth position. Sinfeter is in fifth here on lap 40. These guys still battling it out here. Alexei Salviev in a 4X machine, battling the 24. Craig Marizon trying to work his way up through traffic in that 60 car. Take a look at him, and he battling the 21. Sinfeter up on the high side. As Craig Marizon in the 60 down on that bottom side, running in P7. Looks like that outside line might be the place to be. At least now, as Sinfeter fighting back, he's great on that high side. He fights back and holds on to that spot. And Luca Sinfeter now in the sixth position. As Marizon not able to hold off that pull off that pass. Take a look at Chris Hughes here in the 7 car, battling the 7X. It's the battle of the 7s, the 7 and the 7X. 56, Gordon Carter just behind, running in P10. Good top 10 run there for him. 56 car, Chris Hughes running in 9th. Ricky Novar just ahead in his first race out in the 7X car. Great battling here. These guys hopefully got a little bit settled down. Novar and Hughes. Novar running in P7, Hughes in the 8th position. How about Jim Willis here, kind of biding his time right now in this 53 car, running in P18. Black Rifle Coffee Company sponsored machine. Just ahead of him, Tony Furtado has gotten his laps back. Caution flags have benefited him. He is now back on the lead lap here in the 9 car. Great to see Tony Furtado out in that Valvoline sponsor number 9, Chevy Camaro. He's now rolling up on Mohammed Alyuba in the 27 car. Tight battling there as you see Alyuba in the 27, looking out of the back of his car at the 9. Iqbal Kurdiawan also in this mix as well. These guys starting to get a little aggressive here. 9 car still on that inside, trying to get by the 27, not able to do it. The 27 does that great line there to hold him off. Now they're side by side. So now it looks like Tony Furtado is going to pull off that pass. Good run there for him, getting around. This battle up here, this is a wad of cars right here. Chris Hughes looking out of the front of his machine at that 60 car. Craig Marizon Todd Robillard up there as well. Bardelli Jr. is our leader. Look at that, Lucas Siffner in the 21 running in the 6th position. So like I said, we got a wad of cars right here. A lot of experienced drivers in this mess. Dennis Schuderchin in the 47 car, going to use that outside line. He's got a little stock car experience under his belt. He's been racing with us on Saturday nights as well. We got a soft spot here for Dennis Schuderchin. He's racing from Kharkiv, Ukraine. Sometimes he doesn't even know if he's going to have electricity or not. So here he is out mixing it up, running in the 11th position. Good run here for our birthday boy, Dennis Schuderchin. His birthday was a couple days ago. Wish Dennis a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dennis Schuderchin. Tony Furtado continuing to move up here as now battling Ricardo Simonsato.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag here. Another one. Oh, we got too comfortable. Now we're on lap 57. And there's the accident right there. Looked like Jim Willis went for a spin. Take a look at Jim Willis here off the pace a little bit. It looks like Simonsato and Willis got together. And I think Simonsato might have spun and gotten into Jim Willis. We'll take a look here, Ricardo Simonsato. This is that where Tony Furtado had gotten around. Simonsato coming up the track and getting into the 9 car. And then he spins, so the 9 was able to get through, I think. On board here with Tony Furtado. Furtado gets around. And then there's going to be contact, I believe. Right there. As the 5X gets into the wall. We'll take a look at that Dana Grover's view of this out of the back of his car. Right here, well, we're out of the roof of the car. There we go. Where's the back of this car? There we go. Just in time. Looks like that might have been a little bit of a 9 car as well. So take a look at Dana Grover's view of this. That happened a little bit after we had to find him, but take a look here. These guys getting together. Looks like both of them sort of arguing for the same real estate. We go back live. Looks like Simonsato got caught up in that. Looks like Ed Palumbo coming down onto pit lane, taking some service here in the 54 car. Eugene Fedorov is the leader. Iqbal, Novar, Alif getting well wishes from Ayuna Santa. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I apologize. Look at Apollo Chachalowski in the chat. Rested Hassel, Jair, Fireball Flash. Of course, he's out on the track right now. Paul Brown. Alexei Salviev, of course, he's out on the track. Jay Hick, 365.
Green flag, go, go, go.
So back to green. It's like Kearney Owen might have gotten a bogus penalty. Ed Palumbo got a bogus penalty. So it looks like Alexis Salviev is the leader. Claudio Bardelli Jr. is in second. Lansbury third. Fedorov fourth. Salviev is the leader. Bardelli Jr. Lansbury third. Sifner fourth. Marizan is in fifth. Yuta Prezanta, that's who it is. Good to see Yuta Prezanta out. Good to see him. All you but DNF. I don't know what happened to him. He's out of the race. That is a tough break there for Mohamed Al-Yuba. Salviev is the leader, but he's got some company coming, and that is Bardelli Jr. in the 91 car. Tim Lansbury running in the third position. Good run here for the 82. Sifner running in the fourth position. Good to see Lucas Sifner up here in the top five. Take a look at the 21 car. Just behind him is Craig Marizan in the 60. Chris Hughes in the seventh car is in sixth. Take a look at this. Gordon Carter, Sean Jacobs battling it out. 56 car down to the inside, battling Sean Jacobs, a 24 car on the outside line. It looks like Gordon Carter's going to get around. Taking over P8, Sean Jacobs back to the ninth position. Ed Palumbo here battling the 7X car. Ritsky Novar in that 7X machine is the 54 up on the high side, trying to make it by this 7X car. 54 getting by at Ritsky Novar in the 7X. 54 picking up a spot, putting that Toyota back down to the 15th position. And Palumbo's going to try to get another one here as Fedorov on the outside line in the 14th spot now, as Ed Palumbo's going to get by. Fedorov there holding on that outside line, now in 14th as 15th as Ed Palumbo moves to 14th. Novar is back in 16th. Well, Salviev is the leader, man, and we know he's got some oval experience. This 5X car, 4X car, he's raced a lot of IndyCar stuff with us. Of course, this guy can get into anything and make it competitive. Alexis Salviev does a great job. And here he is, mixing it up. Givaldo Spindola and Jim Willis here battling it out. This is for the 11th spot. These guys got a little bit of a gaggle of cars up on the high side just ahead. 26 here trying to get out of the way. Oh, there's contact between the 68 and the 9X was trying to get through this traffic. The 26 on the high side. Givaldo might have made some contact there. That 9X car trying to get through. Holy smokes. Vitsky Novar and Dana Grover here battling it out. Novar in the 7X car, Dana Grover in the 89, just to the bottom side. Good side-by-side racing here for the 16th spot. Vitsky Novar going to hold on to that for now. So good battling there. I think Dana from Canada, and Ritsky, I believe, is from Indonesia. Tell you what, man, you got to hear this guy's accent. He's got the coolest accent I've ever heard. I know I've said that before in the GT3 series. Oh, man, those guys get together right there. Great battling here. Back in the pack between Grover and Novar. Dana Grover has really bumped up the game here as far as his race package is concerned. 89, Trax VR, Fireball Flash, sponsor machine. Trying everything he can to try to get by Ritsky Novar. Looks like he might have the spot here on Ritsky now. Novar tucks in the 17th position. Sean Jacobs in the 24 and Tony Furtado in the 9 side by side. Good battling here for P9. Jacobs picks up that spot. We got a battle for the race lead, I believe. Look at this. Bardelli Jr. in the 91 car. Battling for the race lead with Alexei Salviev. Bardelli Jr. in the 91 picking up a spot. And these guys starting to close in on them a little bit. Look at this. This is starting to tighten up. Maybe these guys used up their tires. And Salviev now under attack here with those guys that are running 3, 4, 5. 82 gets by. Lucas Sifner tried to get by. Craig Marazon tried to squeeze through as well. On board here with him. As now he gets through. And Salviev is in a hornet's nest right now. That is the patent definition of hornet's nest. Lansbury here in the 82, watching this battle. So great battling here, man. Good battling. Gordon Carter now trying to follow Todd Robillard through. Salviev has got some, I think he's got some used up tires. Maybe he just did a 2-tire stop. But Salviev starting to drop back here, and I think he might have done a 2-tire stop. The way it's going right now, we might see some green flag pit stops here. Now Palumbo and Givaldo Spindola here battling at a good side-by-side run. Givaldo in the 68 up on the high side. You see some tire smoke coming up that 68 car. He's pushing a little bit hard. And he's now going to give up a spot to Ed Palumbo. Palumbo in 12th. Spindola back to the 13th position. Eugene Fedorov and Ritsky Novar. Those guys getting a little racy. Novar, I don't know whether he came down pit lane or what the deal was with that. He came off the track, and that is Ritsky Novar coming down pit lane. So I think that 2 tires, or maybe not pitting under yellow, that's the answer, I think, there for him. That's hurt him. Novar on pit lane. Also Salviev on pit lane. Look at this side-by-side here as Salviev finishing up his pit stop, coming back out on track here on lap 100. Bardelli Jr. is the leader. Tim Lansbury hawking him right now. Tim Lansbury a little bit faster than that 91 car. Lansbury in the 82 Skyline Chili Ford Mustang running in P2, looking out of the front of his machine at that 91. Claudio Bardelli Jr. He is inching in on the race leader. Looks like this 82 is a little faster right now. Take a look at this 90 and the 7 getting racy. Todd Robillard down to the bottom line, getting by the 7 of Chris Hughes. Gordon Carter in this mix as well. Looking out on the back of Todd Robillard's machine. See Salviev coming back out on track. It's Chris Hughes and Gordon Carter battling it out. Dana Grover here in the 89, continuing to make some moves here. Now moving up to P13, getting by the 68 car. These guys are at risk of going a lap down. Just looking out of the back of Dana Grover's machine at Claudio Bardelli Jr. Right there's P1, P2. As those guys get by, Givaldo putting him a lap down. So Dana Grover has every incentive to race this car as hard as he can to try to stay on the lead lap. Take a look at Gordon Carter here. Battling the 7 car, the 68 car, high place moving sponsor machine, now up to the 6th position. Chris Hughes is in 7th. Look at this, Alexis Salviev. He's in a little bit of traffic here. He is 2 laps down. He wants to get one of those laps back. He's racing the leader to try to get around. He's got fresher tires, and now he's only 1 lap down. Actually, it looks like he's 2 laps down. He was 3. Sorry about that. Ritsky Novar here in the 7X car. Novar in the 16th position. A little bit of traffic there for him. He's wanting to try to get this car back up there. Oh, a little bit of warping there for him. His connection's not that great. We got a yellow flag here, it looks like. The yellow flag. It looks like the 9 car off the pace. Had a good green flag run there. Not quite got to green flag pit stops, but take a look here at the replay here between the 24 and the 9. Getting together at a 53, able to get through. How in the world did the 53 Jim Willis make it through that? I have no idea. Get out of the front of his machine. And it looked like the 9 come up the track and got into the 24 car. Man, Jim Willis just barely escaped that. Take a look at here again. Watch Jim Willis slip through this. See, there's contact right there between the 9 and the 24. And Jim Willis slips through by the skin of his teeth. Hair on his chinny chin chin. Coming up the track there and getting into Jacobs, I believe. See if we can't get another look at this. You see that 9 car coming up the track right there, and it gets into the 24. And then Jim Willis slipping through. All right, the 91 and the 21 starting side by side. So the 91 and the 21 side by side here for this restart. We're winding down the laps here, man. So track position is everything. Lucas Simpner up front here in the 21. 91 fighting back on the high side. 21 not able to hold him off as the 91 Bardelli Jr. back to the front as Simpner tucks in the second position. Tim Lansbury running in fourth. You see Robillard in the third position. So starting to get some of those key players, those stock car aficionados up front here. Bardelli Jr. the leader. 21 of Lucas Simpner in second. Todd Robillard in the 90 is third. 82 Tim Lansbury in the fourth position. Craig Marizon in fifth. And look at this battle here. Jim Willis and Chris Hughes battling it out. Jim Willis in that 53 car. Black Rifle Coffee Company Chevy Camaro now battling Craig Marizon. The battle of the black cars. So take a look at the back of Jim Willis's machine. And you see Craig Marizon in that 60. So Willis makes that pass on the 60 car. And Palumbo in this mix in his 54. He and Chris Hughes battling it out. Palumbo using that high line to get by Chris Hughes. It's go time now. They're going to turn up the aggressiveness now. Little aggressive driving now, I will say, with the laps winding down. Got to try to go, go, go. As they're side by side just ahead. Ed Palumbo looking out of the front of his car. Look at that, Tim Lansbury and Jim Willis battling it up. Couple Wreckfest aficionados right there battling it out. Yeah, Palumbo tucks in. Marizon just behind. Marizon down to the inside. He's going to battle Ed Palumbo here for the spot. Not able to get by as that outside line may be a little bit stronger right now. Sean Jacobs saying he's got some damage from that crash. Now finds himself back to the 13th position. A tough break here for that Vulcan sponsor machine here late in this race. 23 laps to go as Bardelli Jr. is in control. Robillard starting to make a move here, put a little pressure on Lucas Simpner. Just looking out of the back of Bardelli Jr.'s car, and you see that mess right there behind him. P2, P3. Good side-by-side racing here now between Simpner and Robillard. Robillard making that pass, so this 90 car showing some muscle here. He got 2 big wins last season. What can he do this season? Kicking it off here at Bristol. He is looking strong late in this race. Gordon Carter and Craig Marizon here battling it up. 56 car up on the high side. Craig Marizon in that 60 car on the bottom side. Side by side here for the 7th position. Gordon Carter has it. He's able to clear. Oh, Gordon Carter got into the wall and he got sideways. That car was absolutely sideways. He's going to give that spot back, I believe. Marizon going to capitalize on the high side as Gordon Carter got into the wall. Gordon Carter just made that pass and then got into the wall, and he might have a loose condition here in this 56 car. He's trying to hang on as the 7 car getting by. Gordon Carter has got a handful underneath him right now. Dennis Udichin trying to get by. Gordon Carter, Dennis Udichin battling it out. Might have been a little bit of contact there as that 47 car trying to get the spot. Dennis Udichin in the 47 and Gordon Carter side by side here late in this race. We're on lap 134. And 47 still working his high line. On board here with him. Dennis Udichin able to pick up that spot. And now you see a mess there happening in front of him. The 7 car, the 60, and the 54 all battling it out. Jim Willis and Tim Lansbury here battling it out for a position late in the race. 82, Tim Lansbury on the bottom side. Jim Willis in the 53 up on the high side. These guys have been around each other here for the last 15, 20 laps. Willis might have made a little contact with the wall. Willis might have made some contact with the wall as Tim Lansbury is still putting some pressure on him. It is so hard to pass here. Got to use a lot of patience. Pull off a pass. Willis still working that outside line. Great battling here. We got battling all over the track as Lansbury and Willis battling for position, but also Palumbo, Marzon, and Hughes. Three-way battle here. Bardelli Jr. out where he wants to be in the lead. In this 91 car. Todd Robillard in second in the 90. Moving down to 10 laps to go. Bardelli Jr. starting to open up a gap here on Robillard. Robillard might have moved up his stuff. Working his way through traffic. Looks like Kearney Alwyn might be on pit lane here late in the race. I don't know if these guys got to make a pit stop or not. That would be a good question. Robillard holding on to that spot. Lansbury trying to battle back here on, oh man, we got a mess here coming off pit lane. Looks like Iqbal Kearney Alwyn coming back out onto the track, onto pit lane. This is a little bit of a mess here. These guys trying to get through. Lucas Sifner here in the 21 trying to pick up a spot on Todd Robillard. You're on lap 144. It's go time now. Can he get by the 90? He does, and now going to set his sights on the 91. Chris Hughes and Ed Palumbo battling. Ed Palumbo on the high side, Chris Hughes on this in the 7 car on the low side trying to make this pass. Oh, there's contact right there. Contact between the 7. I think he thought he had the 54 car clear. Oh, there's more contact. Udichin gets into him. Holy smokes. Guys, they're getting after it here late in the race. Look at this mess. This is a wad of cars. Here's the 54. Might have a little bit of damage. Holy smokes. 56 getting by the 54 car. Okay, Claudio Bardelli Jr. hold on here as we wind down the laps. Across the start-finish line, we'll have 2 to go here at Bristol. And now we're coming up on some lap traffic. This could affect things. Givaldo giving him a lot of room. Claudio Bardelli Jr. with 2 laps to go. Trying to get around Sean Jacobs and put a little bit of distance between he and Lucas Sifner. 1 lap to go. The 91, Claudio Bardelli Jr. He's got another car in the lane just ahead. Bardelli Jr. down to the bottom line, into turn 3, through turn 4. And Claudio Bardelli Jr. is going to pick up the win here at Bristol. Holy smokes. What a good race there. So Bardelli Jr. on getting the win. So congratulations to Givaldo. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that rim color, Givaldo. I'll be honest with you. That's you, man. Excuse me, Claudio. Sorry about that. I was looking at Givaldo's name. So congratulations to Claudio Bardelli Jr. on getting the win here in race number 1 of the season. What a battle there. He was able to hold off a charge by Lucas Simpner. A great job for him. So a good race here tonight. Givaldo getting the big win. Excuse me, Claudio. That's the second time I've done it. Third time I've done that. My God, man. Wow, great little racing. We had a couple cars out of the race, but nonetheless, seemed like a pretty good solid race here tonight. Had a few caution flags early on. Get that figured out. Let's look at the final results here tonight. So Claudio Bardelli Jr. starts off the season in the winning spot in victory lane. Lucas Simpner finishes in the second position. Robillard third. Lansbury fourth. Good run for those guys. Jim Willis in the fifth position. Craig Marizon finishes sixth. What a battle there we had with those guys at the end. Dennis Uderchin also in this mix. Great seventh place finish here for the Toyota. Gordon Carter finishes eighth. Dana Grover ninth. Chris Hughes finishes in the 10th position. Finishing in P11 will be Ed Palumbo in the 54 car. Givaldo Spindola finished in the 12th position. Alexei Salviev finishes in 13th. Sean Jacobs 14th. Ritsky Novar finishes in 15th. Eugene Fedorov 16th. Ricardo Simonsato finishes in the 17th position. Iqbal Kurdiawan in his first race out with us finishes in 18th. Tony Furtado 19th. Dan Chesmore finishes in 20th. Finishing in 21st is Muhammad Alif Al-Ayuba. Had a great group of guys here tonight. We'll see if we can't get our race winner up here in victory lane with us. We got the wrong name on there. I knew there was going to be something. I should have checked that crap. Probably going to hear it now from okay, we'll get Claudio up here in the booth with us. All right, we got Claudio Bardelli Jr. up here in the booth with us, and you got that car up front at the right time here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. It's been a little bit of a while since you've been in victory lane. What was your thinking as you started winding down the laps and you coming up on lap traffic? You know you had Lucas Simpner behind you. Were you a little bit worried about the lap traffic?
Yes, I tried to pass the guys in difficult turn 2, turn 3, but I think they maintain the position. Luca is very fast in the final of the race. It's very complicated, but I try maintain to the first position in the race, but this Bristol is very complicated, but I try to win again. Franco no participate, I win.
He said he was setting out. I don't know if he's setting out the whole season or just this race or what, but hey, you take him the way you can get him. You had to battle your buddy Givaldo Spindola as well there toward the end. He had a really solid car tonight.
Yes, Givaldo is pole position. What? Givaldo is very fast. Givaldo is training much too much. I congratulate to Givaldo for pole. I aspire. Yeah, I was the win the racing one day. I believe.
Well, the way that the caution flags worked out, it looked like some guys were taking some risks and maybe only changing 2 tires or staying out. Were you aware of that happening, and what was your thoughts if you were?
Yes, I don't try to tires. I believe the track is 4 tires is best option. The guys is different driving. New guys, old guys, experienced guys, but this track I like it. My English is very porcaria in Portuguese.
Hey, it's a great, man. I also enjoy watching your YouTube channel, and you do a lot of racing. You really have a great passion for racing, and you're also one of the nicest guys out here, and very proud of you tonight and getting that win, and good luck to you the rest of the season here in the Buschwacker Series.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, I'll see you next time, buddy.
Thank you. See.
That's Claudio Bardelli Jr. Joining us up here with the win, and I'm going to tell you right now, you want to get this guy on a winning streak, you guys are going to be in big trouble. This guy racks up the wins by the buckets. So keep your eye on the 91 car. Great run there for him tonight, getting the win. Well, don't forget, next week we have Iowa Speedway headed your way, 125 laps, another short track. Boy, a very different deal at Iowa, but also racing in traffic. Man, that's going to be a tough one. It's a fun one. I think there's a little bit of room to race there at Iowa, and it is a unique track. So keep your eyes on that. That's coming up next week right here in the Buschwacker Series, of course, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday Night Thunder headed your way tomorrow at 9 p.m. First race of the season. Yep, that's right. We'll be right back at it at Bristol. We're going to be running the 2018 mod. And this is going to be a lot of fun here at Bristol Motor Speedway. 150 laps, race number 1 of a 10-race season in the Buschwackers, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, January the 7th. And then we're going to be broadcasting a race tomorrow afternoon for you, Road Atlanta, race number 7 of that season. Just 8 races in that season, and we're winding it down, and we're going to be back at it after a 2-week break, and we're going to be at Road Atlanta. Man, that is going to be a heck of a race there. So excited about that. And that'll be broadcast live right here at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on TurnLeftTV. Tonight's race has been brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you're interested in an rFactor 2 server, come on out, man, and give EliteHostingUSA.com a look. There are 3 self-managed server packages for you to choose from. Also, how about some WordPress hosting, online store, VPS hosting, and shared web hosting available through EliteHostingUSA.com. And that provides our website here at iOctaneRacing.net and our servers. Again, thanks for Will Dunbar for all his work here at High Octane Racing League, all the technical stuff. Will Dunbar takes care of that for us, and he's the one who provides the servers for us. I want to say thank you so much for coming in and joining us here on TurnLeftTV. First race of the season. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. You had a few caution flags early on, but, man, it ended up being a very interesting race, and we had a great turnout. Thank you to Ritsky and Alexi. Let's see what we have. Ayuba coming out. Iqbal Kurniawan came out. Man, I know I'm missing some people that came out for the first time in our stock cars. Dan Chesmore. Eugene Fedorov was out tonight. Good to see him. And hopefully those guys come back here and race a whole season. Ricardo Simonsato also back this season as well. Thanks to everybody for watching. And we'll see you next time here on TurnLeftTV. In the meantime, I am out of here.